Today we're making a flip up, flip out folio, and we're going to start with some junk mail envelopes, a wallpaper border, a bit of ribbon, and the gorgeous Summer's Bounty kit from the Junk Journal Studio. Grab your supplies and come play with me. So I thought I had a video going, and I definitely do not. So I thankfully haven't gotten very far yet. So let's see where we're at. So I have this wallpaper border, and I have folded it into the size of my planner slash journal that I am working on. And then I used some hibiscus tea to color the wallpaper border. It's a vinyl one, so what I was thinking was that if I colored this, that it would only take the color on the non-vinyl pieces, but the whole thing is kind of pinkish now. But I think I can, with a wet cloth, wipe this off, and then it'll be white, and then with the hibiscus tea colors underneath it. So then I glued this envelope in here, a large envelope, and it is a tea-dyed envelope, and I can use it as a pocket. It flips also this way if I want to. Then I glued this piece of the Junk Journal Studios kit, the Summer's Bounty kit, on here, and I wanted to see the little girl's face. When you open it up, when we open this up again, I have put an envelope here, and this will slide right over top of the page. So basically you'll have a page, you have this over here, this folds down, this folds up, this folds up. Now I am going to, so now you're caught up. You are completely caught up. I thought I was recording, and I am so sorry, but this seems to be something that my phone likes to do to me, so it did it again. So next is I took an envelope, and I'm going to show you. I'm just going to turn this around. This one is for this side, and then I have another envelope, and I'm going to measure it on here. So I'm lining this up so that the edge of the envelope is right on the edge of the wallpaper border, right here. And then I'll fold it out and cut it to size. I think it's perfect. It definitely is not perfect. Right. Now I'm just going to take my fast grab tacky glue, and I am going to put glue on the flap here. I saw this envelope today at work, and I was very, very careful in opening it so that I could take it home and use it. Kind of had an idea of where I was going to go with my project today. Okay, let's line this all up nicely. There it goes. Perfect. So this folds up. I have the other envelope right here. This will go over here. Oh, wait a minute. What if put this, which way does this envelope go? That way. What if I put this piece like so, and then this flips that way? That'd be cool. So then we have a flip down. I will have to cut that off. Flip down, flip over. I can put another piece on here. I can probably take another piece of this envelope, the same size. And then we have two flippy ones. So then we go like this. And it's right away a pocket as well. So we have two pockets then. Okay, how does that work now? So this flips this way, this flips this way. You can close it back up. I will have to reinforce all of this. So this fits right on there. This one comes down. So let's cut this piece off. Let me do that a little neater. Just cut right along the edge here. Let's just start by gluing these envelopes to the flippies. So again, I'm just putting just a little bit of glue on the flap part of the envelope and on the flat part of this envelope. There we go. So all these elements are now in here. I have some text. Let's just put some text on here. It doesn't have to be crazy. I can just, yeah, let's just glue this down and then put some of that text on there. It's about chickens. It's all part of this journal. I want to make sure that it's very well covered. So line this up nicely. There we go. And I'll just turn it upside down and cut this out. And it can go this way. I'm going to make sure that all the edges are nicely covered as well. Okay, I need another piece right here. Pardon my reach. I was trying to cut this as neatly as I can. Oops. So then this can go on here, all the way to the edge, all the way to the edge. So that's the tops done. And then I can, this is going to be covered with, well, let's do the honey cake, I guess. Fold these in. This is the perfect size for right here. The honey cake. And then we'll put the apple pie right here. May have to cut it down just a little bit. Yeah. Like when you're going to the store and you're buying the expensive scrapbook paper kits or pads. This is, you know, you pay a fraction and you can print it over and over and over again. Need to cut the edges off right here. Flip this up. Right there. Turn it over and cut it off. Right there. So what I can do is I can make like a little, I'm trying to think closure, right? So I need something that will attach here and that will then be able to attach right here. So what I want to do first is I want to put the I can now do the policy closure. So I can do this as a policy closure with brads. And then use the, like this. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think I'm going to use, I think I want to use the orange ones. Okay, I see lots of people ask how you use these types of eyelets where they come with the little ring. And yes, you can use them just like that with the crocodile as well. Let me show you. So first I need to determine where I want to put this, which is really going to be determined by how far my crocodile will reach. So first I need to come on. There we go. First I need to find the center here somewhere. Does it overly matter? Not really. Oh, that's pretty good. Let me see if I can do that again, because that was pretty good. And this is somewhat lined up. Somewhat, not perfect. So right here, this is going to be where the string is going to attach, and then it'll string right on. I don't think that works. I don't think that works at all. I think I should, I really wish I could go just a little bit further, but I can't, and I can't even reach that with the what I can do though, I can cover this up, is I can have this so that it will just kind of fold underneath it. Right? Yes. Let's just try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll figure something else out. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put the eyelet through the hole here, right there, and then through the hole right here. And the envelope is open because when we close it up, you won't, like, if I close it up to do that, then it's no longer a pocket. Okay, so now I am going to see if I can figure out how to do this. And then it's attached. So you just kind of put the ring around it, and then you just figure out how to attach it. But it does work with the crocodile as well. Just in this case, it's a little far away. That's the only trouble that I am having here. And then I can seal this, and I can seal, no, I can seal this. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right here. Just putting a little edge right there. And close that down. So I have this strawberry, and I'm just going to cut it down just a little. put it on there. Right there. And I can make that, I'll cut it so that it's neat and tidy. Along this edge, just a little bead, same with right here. The rest of this I can cover up because it is going to be a pocket, right? If I go any further on the envelope, I am going to seal the whole thing up, and I don't want to do that. That's not what I was intending for this project. There, and I'll just cut along this edge. That piece off, and we'll cut this piece off, and that is one pocket on here. So you fold it up, you have a pocket right there, and you have that, and then this will flip right under there to hold it closed. Ta-da! I put it what do I want to do? Yeah, that's what I want to do. Okay, like that. I'll have to go like this. So I'll need a little piece of paper right here. I have a little strippy here, so I can put that right there. And because everything is from the same kit, it's matching no matter what I do. So it's perfectly fine to just use something that is totally different from what I have here. However, there's strawberries here and there's a strawberry here. Does it matter that they're not the same strawberry? Absolutely not. Now we're going to cut this right off of here. Oh no, you used that pocket completely wrong. It's perfectly fine. I can reprint it. If I want to use it, I can reprint it. But we have a pocket here, and we have a pocket right here. So So just need to put a little glue right here on the edge. All right. By chance, I made a couple of pockets. So I have a pocket. Whoa, let's let that dry. So there's a pocket right in here. Then there's a pocket right here. And there's a pocket right here. And then when we close this up, this flips right under here. Oh, I need to do something in here as well. All right, I have a piece of music paper that I am going to attach in the center here, and then I'll put the pockets on it. And I'm just ripping it because it is a very, very brittle paper. Excuse me. I'm just going to glue this on here. I wasn't going to stitch anything, but I'm reaching the point of thinking, maybe I should. Oops. There we go. This is just all going to be covered. And I'm using the wet glue here to make sure that that vintage paper is not going anywhere. It's not perfect, but by the time I am done and I've got this decorated and everything, it'll be pretty darn good. And the reason that I want to make sure that this paper isn't going to go anywhere is because this is going to be, why is this, oh yeah, it's okay, it's okay, I'll be fine. So this is staying open right here, so I can easily slide the paper in there, or the page in there. This slips up down. So I need to put something on there still, but I want to get the pockets on here. And I need to open them up. I did not cut them open yet. So this can just go on top of each other. They're the same size, so that would be, I think that is the cutest way to do it. To quick ink around these. it's just using the pieces that I've been given or that I've purchased in a way that is pleasing to me, and trying to use them different from how you would think that you would use them, right? Yeah, I like that. And it's so versatile. Like, there's so many different elements to this to this kit. There's so many different pieces and things that are added to it, and that makes it just so pretty. A joke is going to be completely on me if my daughter's been watching these and she knows exactly what is coming, or if someone else was watching it and told her what's going to happen. There, I like that. There we go, they're well attached. Not big enough. What else do I have that I can use here? That would work. How am I going to make that work? Oh, I know. I'm going to take a piece of music paper. This is different music paper. I'm going to put it sideways. Just like that. And I guess put this right on here. And I'm going to put the rest of that music paper on there as well, and just cover it up. And just really using up my scraps that I have laying on my desk here. You know, it is scrap timber, so I am using up. I haven't printed any of these. They were all still in the bag of scraps that or stuff that I am using for this project. So I think it qualifies. There. I need one more little piece. And I can use this piece right here. And just quick little collage. Not overly exciting, but it does cover up the envelope. What else do I have here? No, but I do like that here. Just like so. Might be able to use this right here, and then the ladybug right there. What is this? Oh my goodness, I have Daisy here too. What if I finally use Daisy? Right there. And then I have a flower that would be able to go right on there as well. Go like that, and then like that. I think this one is too much. Okay, let's cut the white off of Daisy. And do I have a piece of lace? I do have a piece of lace. Let's put a piece of lace under here. May as well make it look pretty, right? Oh yeah. And then we have a beautiful yellow daisy here. So we'll go like that. I will use a marker or something. I have my distress markers, so I'll go around the edges of all of this with my distress marker. I just don't want to take the time right now to ink around everything. And that's perfect. I don't know if I want to use the honey piece, but I know I want to use that. Don't know if I want to use that either. I think just the cluster right there would be really pretty. A little crocheted lace, very vintage crocheted lace that I actually dyed with dilutions. No, not dilutions. With distress ink or distress spray. Starting to be a fairly chunky journal. So this is really cute actually. I smashed some hibiscus tea right on here to see what it would do. So I don't know if I want to use this page now because I kind of like it, and you can see it pushed all the way through. So that is what hibiscus tea does. It doesn't stay red. It kind of turns into a beautiful purplish blue color. But then when you look right here where it bled through, it is pinky. So it's a really weird color. And it is like, it went everywhere a little bit. It's okay. I am okay with that. It doesn't bother me at all. But I will find a different page to put this over top of. What if I put it over here? It still flips back and forth, but it's on a smaller page. It will stay. Will it slide? I can of course make it a little smaller so that it will stay, but I think that's where it's going to go because I don't want it to stick out so much, right? I want this to be like nice and flat-ish. this is starting to be a chunky baby. When I first made this, if you're watching the first video, I was really like, oh, I don't know about this. Like, there's so much fabric and it's not working very well. But look right now, like that spine is stretched out and the pages are in there beautifully. Once I put a little closure on there and stuff, like, it'll be really cute. So I have two beautiful little folios in here. So I can probably move this because I have a couple of other pieces like that. There's one. There's a piece right here. This is actually the perfect piece to put this on. Okay, let's open this back up. Slide it on. And it fits quite nicely right there. So there, it has a home among the daisies. she's moving. All right. If you want to see how I am going to finish this journal, because I am really like this planner, I am really at the finishing touches. The topper has to go on it. I can do something different with the spine still. I think I want to put some leather straps on here to keep it in place and that go around, and then I have a little clasp or something, or belt buckles, or like something that can go on here to close it up. Want to put a topper on. I want to put all the decorations in it that I've made. So if you want to see how I am going to finish this off, please subscribe to my channel so you will be able to follow that. Want to thank you for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.